I would have to say the interview process. This is an area where I felt that I struggled. I had my stories all lined up that I wanted the interview board to know about me, but I didn't know how to inquire them into a question. Markel laid out a formula of how I could bring it out, and you have the basics of a baseball diamond, and Markel has his method, and basically he formulated a plan that best worked for me, and I was able to not only answer the questions, get across my point or my personal story, but also wrap it back into the fire service. And I think this truly helped me be successful in the firefighter interview process. In both processes I've been in, I scored really high, and I think it was because of the help of Markel and his coaching style, not only to being able to adapt to what I was comfortable with, but being able to adapt his coaching methods as well. I just think it was the person he was, his reputation. I saw that he was very successful in his job. I know that he did phenomenal in the processes that he was in. He was one of the top candidates in each processes, and I wanted to learn. I think if you want to try to step up your game, or you want to be the best at something, you have to learn from somebody that's been there. And Markel definitely had, and his coaching style was like one I have never heard of. He had the basics, but his thought process around how to do everything from nutrition to physical to interview process to the written exam was out of this world. Everything I needed, Markel had, and I felt very comfortable going to him. He's very approachable, he adapts to you and what you need, and overall it was an amazing process. I believe it was right off the bat with what I was struggling with. I felt like I was comfortable with reading comprehension and the math portion, but I felt like I could definitely do better in map reading and in the mechanical part. Markel formulated a plan specific to me and helped me understand these questions, helped me understand what exactly they were asking in each question, helped me understand the basics of mechanics, helped me understand the basics of reading a compass or map reading and the quickest way from point A to point B, and this helped me tremendously on my prior tests to come from there. This is an area I felt I was very strong in, but Markel had written me workout plans and related it back to the fire service. Every movement we did or every workout we did was fire related. Even to the aspect of what I wore. I was wearing sweats, sweatshirt, and sometimes a beanie or a hood, and throwing on a weight vest. And an area where I already thought I was strong in, firefighter ambitions took me to the next level, and I was very thankful for that. I was very grateful for the results that I saw in this. I believe this is personally where I saw the most growth within myself in my pursuit of being a firefighter. Markel sees things in you and brings them out. Markel took the time, first off, from the basics. He just wanted to know my life stories that made me JT of who I am. Then he wanted to hear how I was in an interview process, so we went through a mock interview. He wrote down notes of where he saw I can do better, and he formulated an interview structure that I could follow. Even if we had to make tweaks to it, he always adapted to my style, and we started from there. Then he went through the basic interview styles, such as the diamond method. Then Markel showed me his method, and then we adapted, and he created a whole different style for me within these structures. So he's not going to give you a single way and say this is how you do it. He's going to adapt to you and give you the best plan that's going to be best fit for you, which was awesome. Not only did he give me wisdom on how to answer the question, but gave me wisdom on the fire department, coming from someone that's been there, somebody that works the shift day in and day out, and someone that you can relate to. I believe Markel started with the basics. You gotta start at home. You gotta prepare your family. This is something that's big to me, and it's also big to Markel and firefighter ambitions. And you gotta prepare your family. This is a gruesome 16-week process. It's the most fun you never want to have again. I enjoyed it, but this is where you got to start. You got to make sure your family's on board and the expectations. You know, you're going to be long days at the academy, and you know, you're going to come home doing homework. You're going to be extremely hungry and very thirsty, but my family had already known this because Markel had prepared me for that. Next, he had prepared me nutritionally. He told me the things that I need to be eating in the morning before I go, after workouts, at lunch, at dinner. Markel had me prepared nutritionally. Also, I was always texting or hitting up Markel and what workouts can I do on the weekend to make sure that I'm, you know, keeping up on my conditioning or making sure that I can prepare and be ready for that next week's physical activity. So Markel, he'll start from the basics and he'll get to the nitty-gritty and make sure that you are 100% prepared.
All you significant others out there, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through this.
Me personally, I would say extremely. It's not, like I said earlier, it's not set in stone of you have to do things a certain way. This is how Markel did it. This is how he was successful. And this is how you're going to be. No, he adapts to you. His coaching style is centered around you. He's going to get to the basics. He's going to understand you. He's going to learn what works for you and then create a coaching style around you. I believe Markel took a basic interview method, created his own, and then even tweaked it for me. He adapts to your learning style. Everyone interviews differently, and he knows that, and he adjusts to your style. That just shows that he's very adaptable. He can work with anybody, you know, through workouts. His coaching, very, very motivating. Doesn't get you down, doesn't harp on you, pushes you to get to the next rep, pushes you to do better. I was doing workouts and doing numbers and sets that I never thought I could do. Markel is a phenomenal coach that will 100% take you to the next level. If you give Markel the shot, if you believe in him, he's 100% going to believe in you. I would say his adaptability, his way to adapt for each candidate and make them successful. His success rate is amazing from the candidates he's worked with, and he's proven time and time again that doesn't matter the candidate or where they're coming from or their past qualifications, is he's able to adapt and have these candidates do well in firefighter processes. He doesn't have a set way that you have to do things, and I think this is what a great coach is. Just look at his testimonials. I believe everybody that has bought into this program has seen success in one way or another. It's worth every single penny for the amount of effort Markel puts into not only his programs, but into you, into his coaching, is way worth it. This program is very effective. You just have to give it 100% because this program is going to give you 100%. 100%. I'm already telling all my friends pursuing this career. I was somebody that thought I knew a lot about the fire service or the interview process, but I knew little to nothing after talking with Markel and understanding what they're looking for in interviews, what to expect on written exams. And he took my knowledge of the fire service and the interview process and everything needed to be successful in a process to the next level. I'm super grateful I was able to meet Markel because I truly believe that this program was one of the main reasons why I got picked up. It got me my dream job. I'm able to provide for my family. I'm able to work a 25-year career now, hopefully. I'm able to live out my dream job, just my day-to-day now. I'm not working 50 hours a week, volunteering. I'm super thankful for Firefighter Ambitions. I believe I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys today if it wasn't for them. Moved out to Arizona, knew little to nothing about firefighter processes. Thought I did, but I didn't. And sitting down with Markel and going over his programs, I learned so much. Not only about the interview process or the testing process, the physical fitness, everything I needed to know was right at my fingertips throughout this program. It feels unreal. It still hasn't hit me. I'm still blessed every single day to be in the situation that I am. It's come a long way from moving to Arizona, knowing little about the fire process and working 50 hours a day at a job I hated, to volunteering any extra time I had, to having little time at home, and to now finally have my dream job and being able to spend more time with my family because I'm not in the process of pursuing this career, or I'm not volunteering right now, and it just feels amazing. But I know there's a lot to come. I'm still going to be a sponge, still going to try to learn and constantly try to get better throughout this 25-year career. I believe networking. I joined a cadet program where I was able to learn the ins and outs of the fire service hands-on, and I was able to put a name to the face for myself and get out there and make these relationships. The fire service is a big family. Everyone's telling each other who's hiring, let you ride along at their departments because you know somebody. So networking is huge. 2 is get a coach. Markel was a huge reason why I got this job. He took my testing process, all aspects of it, to the next level. It's worth every single penny. If I told you right now, $500, just a straight $500, and you could have your dream job, I'm guaranteeing you 99% of you are going to say yes. Every single penny is worth it. I would do it 100 times over again. It's an investment in yourself, in your career, into furthering yourself. In any sports, anything you do in life, you practice. You have coaches, you have trainers. This is the exact same thing. You need a coach, you need a trainer, you need someone that's been successful in the process that can show you the ropes, and Markel is that for you. Hi, I'm JT. I'm 24 years old here in Phoenix, Arizona. It's crazy to be in this spot, graduating in a couple days from the fire academy. You know, when I first moved out here, knowing little about the fire service, now saying that I'm graduating the academy is pretty crazy. I'm very blessed to be sitting in the spot I am. I'm very thankful. If you put in the time and the effort into this program, you 100% can sit in this spot as well. So join the Firefighter Ambitions family today.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me, hope for us.
Clean shaven? What's happening?
Big graduation day.
Are you nervous?
A little.
Are you sick of shaving yet?
Only every day for the last 4 months. And the rest of my career. Big.
Supported puppy in the whole world.
Puppy.
Alright, bye babe.
Love you.
Love you.
everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
About to go in for my first shift. Thank you, Firefighter Ambitions, for getting me here today. I can't believe it's here. Just so thankful for you guys helping me along in this process. Woo!
Woo!
I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you.
Hectic for me not being able to be here today, but everyone played a big part. I want to give a special thanks to my mom. She's been planning this a long time, and Sherry and Pam and Cindy, just everybody that played a part in this today, even from the proposal. Thank you guys, and let's celebrate.